Look at what this Clarisonic did for my face. Oh my word. Now, if you want to see how I achieve this look using brand new, oopsie, brand new makeup and a brush, stay tuned. New makeup to try out, and I'm like, what better way to kick off my first video for the new year with new makeup, right? So I would have picked up some new-ish, you know. I am on a new buy, but yeah. So we have a new primer and a new foundation and a new palette and a new foundation brush. So this is going to be really interesting. I'm really excited and pumped. Lighten, please behave. Yeah, so this is the latest Juvias palette. It's the Douce by Juvias. This is probably the most I like the packaging. It screams a French patisserie to me, you know, the colors and stuff. And I mean, just looking at the artwork here, it looks like if she's like, her crown and her necklace is like confectioners. Like I'm seeing cannolis and jam swirls and all that jazz. I could be wrong. Excuse the nails, taking a break from the acrylics at least for a month, you know. So, but I like the layout. Now when I first saw this palette, I was like, what the French toast? Because this is probably the most whimsical looking palette I've seen come from Juvia's place. But then I'm like, okay, we could probably rock something here, you know. So this is gonna be fun because this palette has been out a month now and I've seen people real killing looks. So I'm just going to try out a look here with it, you know, and then I'll go and talk about, you know, my thoughts on the palette. This kind of corally creamsicle shade as my, okay then, is that who I think it is? No. yeah, so getting back to, so I'm going to use very pigmented. Never use a pink as a transition color. The creme on my transition, I mean, you've seen it but not too much, I guess, because I'm a brown girl, you know. I'm gonna take custard here now, which is like this most intense like magenta shade, and then put it a little lower in same crease. Look at that, that's just like a tap. So okay, so that is custard on the eye. Custard is like pop. But I'm taking the same brush that I went with creme and going back in with creme. In with Tart on the brow bone. Tart. It looks very white in the pan, but from what I have seen on, ooh, Lord Father, makeup tutorials, this is further from the truth. Wow. It's a duochrome shift, and I know like in the last 2-3 Juvias palettes there's always been like a duochrome. The magic one is not It's a very pretty purple. I think I used that on the lid. It's actually a prettier purple than the Huda Desert Dusk purple. So, just like father boy, this is like pink just threw up on my face. Rouge IFX eyeshadow base in white, and I am going to put down a base because it's all about the base. No trouble. So we're going to put down. I'm gonna take the shade Puffs. I love this name, Puffs. And I'm gonna start tapping a little bit. Now I saw Nikki tutorials do this and hers came out really smoothly, but she doesn't have the extra kind of lid space I do or skin that I do. So you will, if you have eyes like mine, you will get a little bit of creasing, but this is so very pigmented. What do you call this? Like a pointed brush. I'm just concentrating that there. And because I like a deeper, like I could leave it like this, but this is just a little too light for me, so I'm going in with Chocolat. And I am going to deepen this even more because I like deepening stuff. And if you want to deepen, use like a dark brown. Kind of stay away from black. Black is only good if you're doing a black smoky eye, but to do like deepen anything, just try and stay away from black. Put on the base. So next thing now is the Infallible Matte Lock Primer, and it comes in a squeezy tube. And okay, I didn't see that one coming. I actually thought it would have been silicone base. Okay then. So it says that it's supposed to, you're supposed to dot it on your face. It's supposed to give you a matte finish, control oils, and blurs in imperfections. This kind of reminds me of, it's a mix between Hourglass, because it's like a white lotion, and something else I'm trying to remember. It'll come back to me, but is it like the First Aid coconut smoothie primer? That kind of lotiony, or even the Too Faced lotion, the coconut RX. It reminds me of that consistency. Reminds me of that. Right. So it feels nice and tacky, which is foundation brush as a Christmas present to myself to try out. I saw Jackie, I know, featured it last year, like months ago, you know, and I said, ooh. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it literally moves. So, and I got a new foundation. This is the Maybelline Superstay full coverage, yeah, full coverage foundation. It says it has a lifespan, life weight of 24 hours, and I got it in the shade 334 Warm Sun. In the other Maybelline lines, I tend to be either Toffee, or in the Superstay Better Skin, I am Warm Honey, Now, side-by-side shade comparison, this one is a little yellower than this, so I like the fact that it's more yellow. This one seems to be a little more on the pinky side, so we are going to try this out. So I'm going to just shake this up, honey, at all. Alright. Alrighty then, Maybelline. Let's try you out. So I like to control the amount of foundation that I do use on my face. I put it directly. Clean fingertips to the face, you know. And I was told, well, from what I've seen in the videos, just gently buff. Gently.
The sun is rising, here we are. I didn't think we'd come this far. I just feel it. This is truly where I belong. Making my way down Ocean Drive. I know the people pass me by. I know they feel it. Yeah, they feel the way that I do.
Right. Oh yeah. And like Auntie Jackie, I'm just gonna let my concealer sit for a bit. Did I just talk and burp? I think I just talked and burped. Alright. So yeah, I like in this eyeshadow. So going back in now. I used the Jordana retractable easy liner for lips in berry pink, and I topped it off with the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. You know, switched out the earrings too because I like the tassels, but I think it was a little bit competing too much with this look. So this is the overall look for this palette. So what are my final thoughts on the items that I used? Starting with the primer, I felt it went on well. I'm looking at my face here now, so I need to like really test the performance of this primer in our Caribbean heat. So just check back on in the description bar like later on, like give me like a week or so to like really test this bad boy out, because this is a first impressions video. So you know, we're just doing like first impressions, but if you want like a real review on this, let me know. I could always put it in the description below or do a separate one on this only with some of my fave foundations. I'll let you know how it works. As for the foundation, what can I say about this foundation? I find Maybelline needs to work on their shade selection, like the undertones and everything. I find when I applied this first, it was just a little too yellow, a little too jaundiced looking. So in terms of the finish, it does look matte. I didn't have to like set it too much with powder, so the finish is good, you know, especially for someone with oily skin. I'm just concerned about the shade range. So again, if you want like a more in-depth review of this foundation in terms of how it wears, let me know, and I could always expand the description in this video below and let you know if this really does stand up. So the Douce palette, now this is probably, like I said, the most whimsical looking palette Juvias has ever created. I mean, I have like 6 out of the 8 palettes. I think there are 2 I don't have. That's the very first one, the Nubian, I don't think I'm gonna get that because it's neutrals and I have a lot of neutrals. So as much as I would love to have the complete collection, it just does not make sense. All the others are like African or Afrocentric inspired, but this one is very European. I mean, the name of the palette, the name of the colors in it, even like the design, it's a little more European than, you know, like the Zulu or the Saharans, you know, I mean. But that being said, this is a lovely palette. I will insert swatches of all the colors in here. It comes with 4 shimmers and 5 matte shades. One of the shimmers is actually a duochrome, you know, that's taught, very pretty. Now in terms of the practicality of this palette, I would say if you are a novice or a beginner in makeup, I wouldn't run to this palette as a first choice. Not saying it's a bad palette, it's just that this palette requires a certain amount of imagination and like thinking outside of the box, because when you look at these colors you're like, oh Juvias, you're really trying to push the envelope in terms of color combinations. Now mind you, the look I did was probably the safest look this palette could offer, but I will do other looks with this palette and feature this palette in other videos. You know, I really want to do some carnival looks with this because carnival is coming up and I'm seeing a lot of carnival in here, you know, funny enough, even though it's not as primary color as like the Zulu. I mean, this is like carnival, no lie, no joke. The real star of this first impressions video is actually my Clarisonic brush. Oh my god, I love this brush. Like, I was talking to Gian. She has a channel on YouTube called Beauty Outspoken. You can check her out. She's really good. She does a lot of natural hair care videos, you know, but she does do makeup and skincare reviews from time to time. And she got this and she raved about how flawless it applied her makeup, and I kid you not, I agree with her 100. Like, look at my foundation, folks. Proof is in the pudding, right? Proof is in the pudding. Yeah, like, oh my god, I love this. Like, I could see myself using this. Now, I can't see myself using this like every day, like to do my foundation for work, because of course I'm like literally flying out the door. But when I want to get that like beat look like this, best believe I will be using this. So you can get this brush on Sephora, Clarisonic, I believe you can get it too on Amazon. I will post links for it. It's like $35 for this brush alone. But this is such a good investment. I mean, if you have the Clarisonic already, I have the Mia, you know, but if you have like the Mia Fit, the Mia 2, this attachment head works on all those models. Girl, it feels so good. It tickles but oh my gosh, my only gripe with this is like, because of how the crevices are by my eyes, I don't think I'd want to go too in my eye, but it did blend out my concealer very, very well. And I will be using this, like, and I love that it comes, you know, yeah. I know some people have this separate from like, you know, the brush head for the scrubbing face. I ain't had that kind of coinage to have a separate system because these things are pricey. There's an investment, but it's a very good investment. Oh my god, I just love how I look. I love how my makeup looks. Like, I'm good to go. I go into the supermarket like this. No lie. No lie. So yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope your 2018 has kicked off to a really good start. Mine has been a bit shaky, but it's okay. It's okay. If you've hit rock bottom, the only place you can go now is up, and I am praying and putting into existence out there that we will conquer and own 2018. 2018 is our year, you know, for great things, for wonderful things, you know. So just trust and believe, you know, and just speak it into existence, as they would say. I'm doing that, and so far, like, things are pretty good for me. I can't complain. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment in the comment section below, and like, share, and subscribe. Oh my gosh, I always say I can't speak, especially after not doing a video for so long, you know. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.